All right, it's Tribulation Day 178, and the world continues to spiral downwards into chaos. Right now, the perfect storm is not only out there, with several things all coming together like I've been warning about, like I've been talking about ever since the start of this video blog on May 15th. Political, earth change, economic, spiritual, whatever. But, today's November 8th, 11/11 is just 3 days away. Out here in San Jose, it's chilly, but it's a absolutely gorgeous day. I've been keeping a close eye on reports of the sun just to see if there's a huge sunspot, 1339, whether it has any kind of ejections or solar flares today or tomorrow. But if you look out there, whatever the heck's going to go on 11/11/11, even back in September, a term I heard a lot of people thrown out there is the earth is going through birth pains because something's being born. And once again, you know how it is, if a woman is about to give child, when the pains start, they keep getting quicker and quicker and quicker and more intense all the way up until birth happens. And right now, man, just looking at the planet, with the extreme weather, I see birthing pains. We got volcanoes going off all over the place. One just went off in the Congo, but the big volcano right now is El Hierro down in the Canary Islands, and it's basically erupting. And they're saying in the next 2 days it might have a massive explosion eruption. But man, there's flooding everywhere. Italy got flooded, France got flooded, Pakistan's gotten flooded. There's another huge storm coming into the Arabian Peninsula today. There's a huge storm coming in across Alaska, which is supposed to be just like the blizzard of all blizzards. And of course today. Oh, and, we had the earthquakes in Oklahoma. What the heck's going on in Oklahoma? And then today, there's all sorts of extreme weather, tornadoes busting out in Oklahoma. And today, we also have a comet flying by, Comet 2005 YU-55. It's supposedly about a quarter-mile wide, but it's going to miss the planet. But, that being said, who knows what the total overall effect is of that thing doing the flyby. Because I think there's all sorts of stuff flying by in our solar system right now. We got Jupiter and Moon tonight. The Moon is getting close to being a full moon, and Jupiter and the Moon are only 10 degrees off tonight, so they'll be right next to each other in the sky, which is kind of awesome to look at. So, I don't know, just one way or another, it just seems like there's a lot of, weird, spooky, things happening, and of course, just across the world stage, we've got the, global economic collapse still in motion. We got the super committee with the Disarm America time bomb that's set to go off at the end of the month, which, nobody thinks they're going to do anything, except maybe the best case scenario is they extend the deadline for doing nothing. And, the EU, the European, the Prime Minister, Berlusconi, just basically said he was going to resign. The Italian Prime Minister, Italy is facing, a debt crisis along with, Ireland and Greece and Spain and all the rest of them. So, the euro is basically still tracking to collapse. And the Middle East, the latest news is they caught the French President Sarkozy talking to our President Obama, basically him saying that he hated Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, and that he was a liar. And then Obama basically saying, yeah, I got to deal with him every day, and he's a pain in the ass too. So you know what? There's no love lost between Obama and Netanyahu. So man, Israel's on their own. The Middle East is just a boiling pot that's boiling over at this point. with Iran and Israel rattling sabers, talking about, Israel probably doing some kind of preemptive strike on Iran to stop their nuclear missile program, which they're basically telling the world is online and ready to go, So, it's crazy times, man. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but I'm just keeping an eye on all the earth changes right now. Extreme weather is basically, everywhere. And I think it's going to get kind of colder. It's going to be raining, on the 10th and the 11th, which, to me is kind of a dark, sinister sign of whatever it is that's being born. Going to keep thinking positive. But I'm going to go meet my tribulation head on. All right, keep on rocking.